Calorie calculating and calorie tracking apps such as MyFitnessPal, yeah, they really do two different things. They help you first calculate the calories that you should be taking in every day. You normally plug in information such as your age, height, weight, etc., and it'll tell you how many calories you should be taking in, protein, carbs, and fats. The other thing that they normally do is they will help you calculate, after you plug in the food that you ate for the day, how you're trending towards those goals. So if it does those two different things, tracking and calculating, let's kind of break those down a little bit. Let's start with calculating first. And here's where I have a little bit more of an issue. First of all, they give you an aggregate number. They tell you how many calories you should be taking in, proteins, fats, and carbs. But especially with, I'll use the example of carbohydrates, they don't tell you what types of carbs that you should be taking in and what percentage of the different types of carbs they should be. Let's first consider that carbs come in a lot of different shapes and forms. White rice, brown rice, potatoes are carbs, but so is a Snickers bar, so is a caramel macchiato, and so is a salad. These are all carbohydrates, but they react very differently to your body, and it's something that those calculators normally do not give to you. The other thing that they don't share is, yeah, we need to get fats in our body. However, the timing of those fats can be very instrumental as to helping you achieve your goals. Now, when I say that, yeah, I'm kind of getting into the weeds a little bit, but I do think that generally speaking, if somebody is using a calculator like this, maybe they probably want to get into those weeds a little bit more. So the timing of those fats is very important and not illustrated within that app. One of the things that those calorie calculators do not consider, however, is your history. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say you plug in all your information and you tell the calculator that your goal is to lose weight, and it spits back a number to you. Just making up an example of 2,000 calories a day is what you should be eating to lose weight, again, in this example. But if you just spent the last 3 months or 6 months or 12 months or 10 years only eating 1,000 or 1,200 calories a day, you are going to at least have a temporary weight gain. And although 2,000 calories might be the right number for you, I do think that a coach or someone should explain what is going to happen when you start using that higher number of calories. And again, 2,000 calories very well might be the right number for you. I'll pretty much guarantee you that 1,000 or 1,200 calories a day is too low, but nonetheless, you should be educated on what's going to happen to your body, even if that is the right thing. The other thing that those apps don't consider is other stressors in life. Again, generally speaking, all they're looking at is your age, height, weight, and your general goals. But it doesn't look at other stressors. What if you just change jobs? What if you're traveling a lot more with your work? What if there are extra pressures at home? All of those things really should come into consideration when we're deciding what your calories should look like. Another con in my mind for those apps is they're a tool, and it's a technology tool. Similar to what the scale is. We jump on a scale and it gives us information. In coaching people, I work with some people, plenty of people that should not be using a scale. We should put the scale away. Scale can be very triggering for some people. And I do get a little bit worried or concerned that that app can be triggering to people as they go about their day, dinner out, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I think the thing is to, whether we're talking about the scale or an app, to understand that that is a singular data point. These are pieces of information that can really give us great information as to future things that we need to do, but it is just a singular piece of information. One of the positive things about these apps is, again, it can really create awareness to us. I'll give you a great example. One of the things I hear all the time is, I eat healthy. Well, I gotta tell you, I don't know what that means. I mean, a salad sounds healthy, but a salad isn't helping you hit your protein numbers. And you'd probably be very surprised until you started using a food tracking app, again, like MyFitnessPal or something like that. You might be surprised at how many calories are in, say, for example, a wedge salad. It is a huge number of calories. So from that perspective, they can really provide a lot of awareness. The other thing is, like I mentioned before, tracking your protein number, they can really show you how little protein that you're ingesting throughout the day. The other thing that those apps don't do is, in my opinion, help you with the consistency in the long run. Hey, what am I going to do over vacation? What am I going to do with this wedding coming up? What am I going to do with my upcoming travels? What am I going to do with my family vacation? What am I going to do with the fill in the blank. I mean, life goes on, right? And they don't help you with those things, but it does give you a good awareness and consideration point. Speaking of awareness and consideration, I think one of the areas where those apps really help is this. I'm about to eat an entire row of Oreos. Okay, if I eat this row of Oreos, I then have to go to the app and put that number in. And even just that thought process, taking that pause for a moment and that consideration may keep you away from eating that entire row of Oreos. Anyway, just a couple thoughts on apps. Hope that helps. Keep the questions coming. You guys have a great day, and if you need help, give me a call. See ya.